Welcome back to the Dom Trap, where I'm here to give you another off-the-cuff review for Insidious Out of the Further. No lie, going into this flick, I didn't really have many expectations at all. I mean, for goodness sakes, at the end of the day, this is the sixth installment into this franchise, and they've shown us so much of the same already. So I really didn't know what to expect going into this one. But I will say, after watching this film and sleeping on it after a couple of days, just giving it some time to marinate, and also figuring that this will be a decent movie to come back and do my off-the-cuff reviews for, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, yes, there are its Insidious-isms, there are its horror movie tropes. Things happen and you just have to be okay with it and go through the flick that way. But when it comes to what these movies have been and what horror movies of late have been sometimes, this movie was kind of methodical with the way that it approached certain things. But I will say, I was not scared at all by this film. I don't think anything in this film spooked me, because I'm at the point now where if you show me a creepy white person, I'm not scared of that anymore. Maybe that's growth, but creepy old white people don't scare me anymore. If I'm walking down the street and I see a creepy old person, I might look at them and I might bat an eye, but it's not going to instill fear in my heart. That's just who I am. And I feel like that's something that happens a lot in these movies. It's like, I feel like someone or whoever's directed all of these movies have an underlying fear of getting old or being old and white. And that's cool. That's cool. That's just not what I'm afraid of. But I really, I laughed more than anything during this film. Like, this film has a lot of humorous moments, and I found myself barely laughing at a couple of them. And even with some of these serious beats, I would find myself chuckling when no one else in the theater was chuckling. Maybe that's my messed up sense of humor and my, I guess, my sense to not be afraid of things. But hey, that's just who I am. But overall, I'd give this film like a 7 out of 10. Like, when it comes to horror movies, I think it's effective. I think it'll be effective for a lot of people. But yeah, I did find it funny, which is funny. And I apologize for the lack of uploads. I want to be more consistent. I want to do this more. I like doing this. So with that being said, make sure you tell all your family, friends, and hoorah to go and subscribe and follow the channels and stuff, because I want to get back active. I want to get back to letting y'all know what's good and what's not good, and what to see, what not to see, all that good stuff. And that's been about it for this episode of Off the Cuff with the Dom Trap, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.